What's up, guys? Team Movements here, and we got the Gear Chronicle deck profile for Chronojet. So, I'm doing a deck profile for Rucker, and he spent a lot of money. He bought a case. So, we're gonna do the deck profile. So, starting off, we are gonna start off with the starter, Chronojet. So, yeah, SP Chronojet. So, his skill is when you time leap him, put him into the soul when he's in the bind zone, put him into the soul, and just add a call a Chronojet Dragon to rear, and then have the Chronojet Dragon go to your hand at the end of turn. So helps you to have your grade 3 to stride, and just gives you an extra attack. So he's a really good starter.
Tell him it works with the new Chronojet.
It does. It works with the new Chronojet as well, which we'll get there in a second. Right now we play 3 original Chrono Dragons. If you don't know what he does, then you're living under a rock. His skill is when you stride, counterblast 1, select your opponent's units and put it at the bottom of the deck. And then his GB2 is he gains 5k, and when your opponent has to guard him, they can only use zeros. So it works really well with his stride. And then we play the new Chronojet Dragon, Chronojet Dragon G, which we play 4 of him because he's honestly a lot better than Chronojet Dragon. When you stride, you can call a card from your hand and time leap it. His other skill is he gains 5k power for every two face-up cards in your G zone. And then all your Time Beast Zodiacs gain 1k power. By the way, he's also a Time Beast Zodiac, so he gains massive power for all your cards face-up in the G zone. So, and this deck is not that hard. Grade 2s, we still play 4 History Makers. You don't know what History Maker does is that when he attacks, counterblast 1, choose a unit and time leap it. So bind it and call a grade higher than that one. So he's really good. And he doesn't have to be Musa. He's better than the Amber Clone. We play 2 of the new guy, Blazer Dragon. His skill is when you have a Chronojet Dragon, he gains 2k power. And when he's called, select a grade 2 unit and time leap it. He's like a Clock Fencer, but better. He doesn't have to be placed from hand. He can be time leaped, and then you can use him to time leap again. Like, you can get multiple attacks with him. It's really good. I like him. Still play 3 upstream dragons. His skill is when he attacks, the Vanguard gains 4k power, and then you put him at the bottom of your deck and call grade 1, call grade lower than him, and call it rested. So you can just do more shenanigans and get pieces you want on the board and just keep time leaping. And then for some early game, we still play this guy, the AK. His skill is when he's placed on rear, select one of your opponent's units, and they have to call a unit a grade lower than it, and then shuffle. So you can just get rid of the starter. They can't get a -1. Grade 1s, still playing 4 Arlems. Because this deck counterblast a lot, and why not unflip damage?
The most expensive perfect guard in the game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I lied. It's the Narukami one.
No, it's the Prism one.
No, you duck.
3 stride enablers. Now that you have, now you don't have to. Now you don't have to search the Chronojet Dragon. Now all your grade 3s are Chronojet Dragons. So you can get away now with 3 stride enablers. 3 of the best grade 1, Mellum. She's the same thing as upstream Dragon, but she's better because she calls a 0, which you can call the stand trigger, you can call the Chronojet Dragon crit, or you can call TikTok worker. So she's much better than upstream, and when she attacks, she becomes 11, so still a relevant number.
I kind of gave up.
We play 2 of this card. It used to be a promo. His skill is when a unit is time leap, select a unit and put it at the bottom of your deck from your drop zone. So if you want to get like your Mellums back, you want to put your perfect guards back, just put like some certain units back in your deck so you can just time leap them. This card's really good. He was a promo. We play 1 GG because the combo basically, when you go Metallica Phoenix, you time leap him, call her, and call Chronojet Dragon, swing for 16, and then you Soul Blast and draw a card. So he's really good. Then this guy, the grade 1, he's pretty interesting when he's called. When you have a Chronojet Dragon, you give a rear guard 2k power and the ability to, when this unit hits, a Vanguard, choose one of your other units and time leap it. So it's really good. Like,
He can take all the
just calling him and you're giving a unit 2k power, like fix their numbers, and then having it have an on-person skill. It's really good. It's not bad.
There's 12, you fuck.
Grade Zeros, TikTok worker. If you don't know what TikTok worker does, man, what's wrong? Like, this card is like busted. It's the reason why I got hit in Japan. When a unit attacks, this unit goes into the soul and you time leap it at the end of that battle. So the attack, swing, and you can do the combo with Mellum, which is like the most broken combo because you can swing with her, time leap it. She goes to the bind zone and you don't lose her, and you get a grade 0 and you get a grade 2. Like you get too many things go on. Triggers, we play 2 draws. You want the soul, the unit's now soul blast, so you want the soul. Helps out and it's good for defensive reasons. 3 of the stands, this is the unit you want to time leap the most. When he's when he's in the bind zone, you put him at the bottom of your deck and then draw 2 cards and put one in the bottom of your, put one back in the deck and shuffle. So he's really good. We play 4 of the Chronojet crit and 3 other crits, so 7 crits. These other crits don't matter. This crit's the one that's more important because, of course, it's for any heart unit. Well, specifically, every heart unit has one. But this one goes into the soul. Kill the Vanguard for 5k, you draw a card. So, swing for big numbers when you swing on the grade 3. Or on the stride. And then 4 heals. Still Uluru. Uluru's still better. Strides. Play 1 Sea Breeze. This is a GB deck, so you need Sea Breeze. Sometimes it hurts the Cannon Boss too, but you need to be a GB1 to do stuff. It hurts. One of the new guy, his skill is when he attacks a Vanguard, Cannon Boss 1, pick a unit, add it back to your hand, and call it. So you get another attack. So really good. At the end of the battle, you attack the Vanguard. Is when you pay the cost. So you pick a grade 1 or greater, and then you bind it, and then put it to your hand or call it to rear. So pretty good, get extra attacks. First turn stride will be Metallica Phoenix. Skill, when he attacks, flip something up in your G zone and time leap a unit. It can basically, you just can do combos. It's the whole combo where you just time leap the starter and just get an extra combo. It's really good. Play 2 Ragnar Clocks. Skill is when he attacks, Cannon Blast 1, you copy himself face up, and your opponent can only guard him with grade 1s or higher. They can't guard him with 0s. They have to PG him basically. 3 next stage, which you're gonna know why we only play 3 next stage. The skill, if you don't know, is Cannon Blast 1, will copy himself face up, and after he attacks, you play the cost. Discard 3, and then he can flip a copy of himself face up, and then have a Chronojet Dragon, grade 3, restand it. So swing, 3 drive techs, and then restand for either really big or decently big with guard control. So next stage is still one of the best finishers in the game. But if you thought he was the best finisher, wait till you meet his new evolution. You got Gear Groovy.
Gear Guppy!
If you don't know what this card does, this is like the most hyped card from the
Gear
set.
Combo! Alright, enough of the fucking memes.
His skill is GB2. GB2, choose the cards face down in your G zone. Basically, you flip himself face up, and then he gains the ability that for every 2 face-up Gear Dragons in your G zone, this unit gets all the chosen abilities. So basically, you choose two Gear Dragons. So you're gonna pick next stage, and you either pick this guy.
It's auto abilities.
They're auto abilities.
No, he can only choose auto abilities. That's
Yes,
important
auto
because
abilities.
it's like Fate Rider and Warped.
You get their auto ability. So basically, you get his restanding ability, or his guard control with a crit, or him to give you an extra attack. It's really good. Really good. Like this card is like, this card here is busted. It gives you the skill of 2 other units. Like these cards are just like, that's why you saw 3 next stages. It makes you do cute things like that. So basically you go Metallica Phoenix, flip him face up. Actually no, my bad. You flip up Ragnar Clock face up with Chrono's command. Then you next stage him. Then you go into Gear Groovy. And then Gear Groovy just flips up next stage. Because Gear Groovy's other skill is Soul Blast 1 and choose a face down card in your G zone. Turn it face up and this unit gains 5k. So unboosted you're swinging 31 with a crit. And you have to PG you. And then you restand with either swinging really big or with guard control. Or you get an extra attack. Whichever one you want. You have to pick, you can only pick 2. You always pick next stage, and then whichever one of these two. It's really good.
Go take one of his gear guppies and fly.
Like that's the ultimate. That's the combo. It's kind of busted. It is busted. We play one Fate Rider. Fate Rider is your other finisher when Gear Groovy can't kill him, and I'm like, all right. So what Fate Rider does is that you choose a unit, and you choose a unit, put it at the bottom of your deck, and then you call one grade greater than that. So you can call it grade 1, get a grade 2. I mean, call it grade 1, get a grade 2. Call it grade 0, get a grade 1. Call it grade 2, get a grade 3. And then all your units gain 3k power. All right, then you're then select up to select how many units to gain 3k power for every face-up card in your G zone. So if you're already on your this is your like 6th ride, all your units are gonna gain 3k power each. So make bigger columns and he's a good finisher. Now for the G guard, 2 Uluru. Why wouldn't you play 2 Uluru? She recycles cards and she's free. I pitch a heal trigger, put the heal trigger back and something to time leap for next turn, for my turn, and it's 31k shield. Uluru is good. One Rafana. Rafana is basically when she's put in the G guard, select a grade 2 or lower, and put it at the bottom of your deck and call a grade 0, and it's gonna gain 10k shield. So it's 36. So sets up to get the stand trigger out. Then finally 2 Hound Round Dragons. Hetero Round Dragon, Hetero Sexual. His skill is when his unit is placed on the Guardian trigger, you have a Chronojet Vanguard. Soul Blast 1. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards. Your opponent returns that unit to his or her deck, and then you have to call one unit from the top of it. So it's really good. Like you get an interrupter attack, and then they get another unit. But I'm like, okay, so you put all the triggers there, or it's Wise Men, or Nahalem. Any unit that gets really big, you can just interrupt it. This card is busted. But yeah, that's the Gear Chronicle deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. Deck's really good. We'll be doing a couple videos with the deck. I know you guys have been waiting for this deck profile, but enjoy. Team Woodman sign out.
Gear combo!